For sale signs are not as common here as they may be in places like Las Vegas or Florida, but foreclosures are still a reality in the Northland.
We were not hit as hard as some communities. We were not bombed out.
But we were still hit.
We did have, a significant amount of foreclosures, and they're concentrated, a lot of them, in some of our more disinvested neighborhoods.
No matter where they're concentrated, they're there.
The bottom line is that people are still struggling, and a lot of people still need help.
Because people are still feeling the pain of a burst housing bubble and a down economy.
Foreclosure rates are down from where they were when they peaked in 2010, 2011, but they're still double of any foreclosure rate we had prior to 2008.
But now, as Jeff Corey from One Roof tells us, foreclosures are more commonly hitting those who are suffering the effects of the recession rather than those who were victims of faulty mortgages.
Many of the ones that were due to sketchy mortgages have moved through the pipe and are out the other side now.
Now, in general, those left unemployed or suddenly without a safety net are the majority of those who are on the verge of losing their homes. But before you give up hope, there is help, but only if you're willing to admit you're in trouble.
You need to act very proactively as soon as you have a sense that there's trouble. And if you are sort of doing the thing where you're burying your head in the sand even for a little while, it can put you in enough of a hole that you're unable to get out of it.
So speak up and ask for help before the bank has to step in. Lutheran Social Service is an organization that offers assistance to those facing foreclosure. Dan Williams of LSS joins us now to talk about the issue. Dan, thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
With all the good news about the low mortgage rates, home sales are up, a lot of people have a false feeling of comfort about the housing market, but a lot of people are still facing foreclosure.
Yeah, foreclosure is something that happens really quietly. I think a lot of us know of people that have become unemployed or they've had an income reduction in their household, but we often don't hear about people that end up being foreclosed on. So I think it's sort of a quiet problem.
Definitely. And actually, Minnesota is the premier state for foreclosure prevention education. Why is that, and how did we get there? I mean, that's pretty amazing. That's impressive.
Yeah, Minnesota really has something to be proud of with how they've handled foreclosure prevention. There's a great network of nonprofits and government organizations around the state. The state's really supported foreclosure prevention counseling and education. It really is something that has been a big advantage in mitigating the impacts that foreclosure is having.
So if you are facing foreclosure, where are the places you can go? What can you do?
Yep. The biggest thing is to call. Call a toll-free number we'll show later. We'll get you connected either with us or with the appropriate place. But the outcomes that happen when people seek foreclosure prevention counseling, they say people are twice as likely to be able to save their home if they seek good, competent foreclosure prevention counseling through a nonprofit as opposed to going it alone. We have a partnership with lots of different places. Fannie Mae is a large mortgage insurer, Wells Fargo, Bank of America. An example, the last 66 homeowners that we've worked with Fannie Mae homes, 88% of them were able to save their homes, which is just an unbelievable outcome.
Yeah, that's very impressive. And you guys have a couple events coming up actually for people who need the assistance.
Yeah, we have 2 events coming up. So in addition to anyone feeling free to call us, please, and talk to us, 2 events coming up. On July 31st, we're doing an event in partnership with the Minnesota and Wisconsin HUD offices. It's an event at WITC in Superior from 1 o'clock until 6 o'clock. Homeowners will be able to meet with Bank of America, Chase, Wells Fargo, Citi, or Fannie Mae, as well as meet with an experienced foreclosure prevention counselor. Great event. Another one is on July 25th, which is a Wednesday. We're partnering with Senator Franken's office specifically for active duty military veterans and their families. Specifically for an event around understanding VA mortgages and how to become eligible for VA mortgages, as well as helping people understand their credit reports. We'll actually have staff there helping people pull their credit reports and understand their credit score.
Great. There is a lot of help out there that is free that a lot of people don't know about, and you guys are providing that service. So thank you, and thank you for joining us, Dan. If you think that you may be facing foreclosure, assistance is available. Call Lutheran Social Service. The number is there on the screen.